Hello, my friends. Jacob is here. Okay, so today's program, this is a little one-off because I gotta tell you, man, I'm tired of going on YouTube and having all of you awesome people telling me, hey, Jacob, do you know that this guy is saying that you're Illuminati? And then I get sent the link and I look it up and I think to myself, my goodness, that is really weird. You know, the truth is, I'm not a Freemason. I'm not not in any secret society.
This video is about Jacob Israel. I think, and I also think that I can prove this, that this guy is a Jew Shill.
Hey, quick message. Stay away from this channel called Jacob Israel.
Jacob Israel, okay? He has a YouTube channel. I've seen one of his videos. This guy's really bad, okay? He believes in the Mandela effect, but he's also a member.
This is just your modern day snake oil salesman.
My mother had me when she was pregnant at 18. She had me at 19. I was born, and my backyard was a project called Adam's Garden. My mother was a single mother, and my biological father, he took off, and then I was raised by my awesome stepfather some 7 years later. So obviously we were, a poor family. My father still he drives a bus. My mom, she's still working at a doctor's office. These are amazing people. They're beautiful people, and let me tell you something. They didn't have any crazy Illuminati connections. It wasn't like that at all. But I do get it. I have some interesting tchotchkes at my house.
Here's the illumination going on with a lamp. Right behind him there's a white rabbit. Down the rabbit hole comes to mind. The flowers are also MK Ultra triggers.
I know that people are curious about the clock and curious about other things, but really, I mean, some people are saying that I'm other people with makeup on, which is a little strange.
But they have a lot of prosthetics and makeup to make the people appear. The nose prosthetics, if you change a little bit at the nose, with the nose, then this person looks totally different. No Adam's apple voice box. Chin also seems, looks like an oval-shaped face. It looks like a brow ridge, could also be an implant. His eyes are a little bit set back, but this is not a real brow ridge. Rather looks like set back eyes, or this is an implant, and that's why the eyes look somewhat set back.
I assure you that my nose is not a prosthetic. I know it is a big one, but it is not fake. It's my nose. So
Jacob's Ladder Productions. Of course, the ladder, the Freemasonic ladder. You take the ladder to reach the higher level of knowledge so that you can be with Lucifer, the bearer of light. Good job, Israel.
I suppose people are going to see what they want to see. And isn't that funny in life how we judge? There's this great scripture, judge not lest you should be judged. And a lot of people don't understand what that means. I've talked about it. I've written about it. If you haven't been to my website, I believe it's like one of these corners, either this one here or this one over here. I don't know. If you go, look, hundreds of essays that I believe, will help you out, especially if you're a seeker. And they're all free. I give them away for free. I'm just a guy that has been blessed to live a kind of remarkable life. And it's because of the faith that I've had in more. Like, I kind of knew where I was going. And so, it wasn't strange that right out of college, I was the first one in my family to go to college. Right after that, I got an amazing job working on a feature film that I wrote after creating basically a theater company for friends of mine because I was too sick to do sports, and so I ended up going into the arts because I had Crohn's disease and I'd been sick since I was 15 on up. I'm very sick, very ill. I've had my intestines removed and everything else, and I also have ankylosing spondylitis. I was a sick kid. I grew up in a very wealthy town and I had nothing, And yet, it was all meant for a reason. You see, I believe that everything from my backyard literally being the projects called Adam's Garden to where I am now, I believe that it was always part of the plan, a greater plan. And so to categorize me as some kind of a Freemason or a Luciferian or some, I mean, look, I share what I share because I believe that, you know, through experience, if you all kind of see the world the way I do, I know it'll work for you. And I'm giving it away for free. See, a lot of people, this is the thing that kills me, is this is free, right? I'm sharing this with all of you, and it's free. You don't have to pay anything. That's why I don't ask you for anything. You know, and the boycott's going on right now. So, you know, there aren't really any advertising dollars coming in. And that doesn't matter. You know why? Because I have a real job. I have a, well, I mean, this is a real job. I'd love this to be the real job. But for now, you know, I'm meant to be working, you know, about 40 to 60 hours depending on the week. Because I have a full life. So I'm not that. And I'm also not here to, you know, take down the Christian faith like some other people say.
It's saying that, oh, it's symbolic. It's saying, this guy's saying that what you know about the Bible isn't true. This guy's against the Bible. Here's the Gospel of Thomas on his About page. What more do you have to see? I mean, honestly, what more do you have to see? If you see this video and still think, well, this guy, you know, I don't know, he sounds pretty nice and everything. Well, he might sound nice. You know, I could be like...
done some things in some of his videos, you know, like ripping up Bibles and stuff, okay? Like ripping up Bibles and stuff, okay?
I'm not a vile Luciferian Satanist. I'm just somebody who, I've always believed that I'd be here talking to all of you. And I'm just glad you all showed up. And I'm glad that more are coming. Because I believe that we're here to encourage each other and to lift each other up. I believe we're here to do more. And so anyway, you know, this short little video I just wanted to throw out there just because, you know, a lot of people, they do get a little tossed when they see, you know, they see my weather vane of the white rabbit behind me. And then they see the, you know, the spinning cube. And they see the lamp. All that stuff I got for like $999. It was a set I got from a discount furniture store. You know, it's not some set. This is like actually in my house. And these are things that I think are highly symbolic. Like the white rabbit reminds me of Neo. You know, you follow that white rabbit to the truth. That spinning cube is my wife and I. It's a hologram. It's from the mall. It's a beautiful thing. And I like every time I do a video, I know that my Dan is right there, right next to me. And my mother bought that for me. And I think it was the most thoughtful gift because I love my mother too. I love my whole life. I love my family. I love all of you. And the clock, people. You know, look. Yes, that's right. I don't wind it. One day it did start ticking, which was bizarre. But the bottom line is it's there for more. The clock sometimes has a little message. And if you kind of look, maybe you'll see. I think it's kind of fun to do these things, don't you? I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful to be able to talk to you. I'm grateful for this channel. And I can't wait for what's to come because I know this is going to be one of the most intense and amazing years ever. And you're going to be there with me all along the way, seeing what's going to happen. Because what's going to happen next, well, that is worth the price of coming to this place, isn't it? And we're going to be part and parcel with the change that's going to take place. I believe that. Words have power. Words have power, remember. So when you judge something to be poor, it's going to be poor. So in other words, if someone wants to see the worst in me, you're going to be able to explain it away, you know. But if you want to look to the good in people, you want to find the truth in people, take the time to do so. Look within. And that's what you'll receive. Judge not lest you should be judged. If you judge someone to be a bastard, they're going to be a bastard. But if you judge someone to come to the knowledge of the truth and to be fine with you and to love you and to be kind to you and to be generous to you, that's what you're going to get in return. But you may be tested along the way. In any event, I love you all. Just wanted to tell you, I'm not Illuminati, okay? Bye-bye.